Hi, welcome to Magpie Moonchild. My name is Kayleigh. This is a first look unboxing exploration of the Lighted Window Tarot by Lindsay Hook. I really love this deck. I've seen it. I look at Little Red Tarot sometimes and sit there going, when I've got some pennies, I will get this. And this was one of those, and I'm so glad I did because the artwork is really beautiful. So let's have a look anyway. So it comes in this two-part box. We have the sword on the side, on either side, and then we have the lighted window on the top. We have the genuine barcode on the bottom, and then we have the back of the bottom of the box, and it says, step into a world of cozy magic and quiet adventure with this whimsical tarot deck. Each card encourages self-compassion while guiding you to embrace your authentic inner strength. Like the glow of a lantern on a winding path, this deck offers warmth, wisdom, and a touch of mystery, featuring diverse human characters, lush botanicals, and enchanting animals in a pip deck format. Gentle guidance and descriptions of each card are included within its companion book, and it was released this year, 2025. So let's open the box and find out. I really love this kind of oat creamy grey colour. It's really beautiful. And then it says, remember, traveller, follow the light to find your way. The path is worn and the journey is long, but there are stories to be found. On the inside of the lid, we will take the guidebook out, and we will look at the guidebook, but I like to do the cards. But look at this gorgeous autumnal image. It's so beautiful. And then we have the inside of the box there. We have this reversible back design, and it has this matte gold edging on the deck. I really like it. It's kind of slightly glittery, but not like, it sounds horrible, tacky glittery. It's really beautifully done. Powder gold coating. It's really beautiful. Right, let's take this cuff off and have a look at the cards one by one. So I'm going to pick them up in a pile first. So we have the Fool. I really love this hazy glow. This art style is really beautiful. We have the Magician with all the elements on there. We have the High Priestess. Beautiful. Picking pomegranates in the window. We have the Empress. We have the Emperor. Barefoot in the woods with an axe. I love it. The Hierophant. The spiral smoke going up. We have the Lovers reaching for each other. The Chariot. I think that's really stunning to have a boat, but nobody in it. I really like that chariot. Strength. But also with the sword, it can have a little nod to justice, because sometimes they're reversed, strength, and depending on the system. Then we have the Hermit. This sundown. It's really stunning, this artwork. Then we have the Wheel of Fortune. Almost like the quarter festival. So we have Yule, Midsummer. Then we have Autumn Equinox and Spring Equinox. Really beautiful. Then we have Justice with the scales. It's almost like setting the world to rights by writing in the twilight with your books and your hot cup of tea and just working through some stuff. It's beautiful. We have the Hanged One. Death. Oh, I love that image. So simple. Returning to Earth. Temperance. With this castle in the background. That's interesting. Then we have the Devil. And that almost feels like a mirror. Very interesting. The Tower. Again, only one person coming off of that tower, not two. I like it. The Star. It's really stripped back and has all the elements, but gives the energy of these cards. It's really remarkable. We have the Moon. Oh, that feels like somewhere I've been on a holiday once in the nighttime and just reflecting as the water goes on along a beach, like a stream along a beach. It's really beautiful. The Sun. Interesting. X1XX. See, to me, the Sun would be X1X. Interesting numbering. Serene, calm. Then we have Judgment. And we have the World. I really think that's so stunning. It's always like, okay, we've reached this point and we're reflecting out over either where we've been or where we're going. I think that's gorgeous. And then we have the Suit of Wands. So we have the Ace, and it is a pip deck. So it's going to be 1 wand image and then 2 wands. There may be hints of something in the background, but it's not like the Rider-Waite where there's an image for each of the cards. So we have the 4 pips, but it has the castle in the background. There are hints, but it's not as intuitive, image heavy for them. 5 of Wands, the 6, the 7 of Wands, the 8. I love these plant motifs on there. 9 and the 10. And then we have the Page of Wands, the Knight of Wands. So we've got these hills that were actually in the relief of the 2 of Wands. And then we have the Queen of Wands working her magic. And then we have the King of Wands. I really like that image of the King of Wands. Then we go into cups in this deck. So we have the Ace of Cups. And we have the 2 of Cups. I like that the plant motifs have gone into the cups as well as being around the side like they were in the wands. The 3, the 4, 5, 6 of Cups, all kind of threaded. It almost feels like a leveling up of your ages if you're looking back through your past. 7 of Cups, the 8. We have these 2 hills or mountains or pyramids in the background. The 9 and the 10 of Cups. I really love this rainbow, actually, the colour scheme. I think it's cleverly done. And then we have the Page of Cups. We have the Knight. We have the Queen and the King of Cups. Then we go into the swords and we have the Ace of Swords. And I hope you've noticed too, there's like this, each suit has its own colour to keep it thematic. It's really, having green for swords is really interesting. So we have the 2 of Swords, and I've just realised the colours of the suits I think are in the rainbow. The 3 of Swords, the 4, 5, the 6, 7, the 8, the 9, and the 10. And then we have the Page of Swords, almost burning the midnight oil, writing something. The Knight, the Queen, and the King of Swords. And then we are into the Pentacles. We have the Ace with this darker, earthier, browny green. We have the 2, the 3, the 4 of Pentacles, the 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and the 10 of Pentacles. I love this. It's so wholesome. And then we have the Page of Pentacles, the Knight of Pentacles, the Queen, and the King of Pentacles. So the cards themselves, they are, I'd say, mid-thickness. They bend, but they go back straight again. They have a matte coating. I don't know how to describe this. It's smooth. And as you can see, there's no light reflecting. They do feel like they've got like a plastic coating to them, but it doesn't feel like it is glossy or slick, but it also doesn't stick. It's really beautiful. As you can see, it will casino shuffle. But as you can see, there's a slight resistance to the cards moving against each other to put them back. It's really wonderful art style. It reminds me a bit of Starseeker, the Van Mystics deck, in art style, but I would say it's got a completely different colour palette, and it does have its own kind of signature to it. I think that world card is so beautiful. I really like this deck. There is some slight clumping. I think it's just that I don't know how easily this would wash necessarily. I'm not saying it wouldn't move over itself. It's just, it might loosen up with use. But there is slight sticking, but it's not anything that feels like it impedes being able to use or read them. Can I get one off quite easily? Yes, relatively easily. There's the colours. There's the Ten of Cups. It's a really beautifully done deck. It's so calm and tranquil and reflective, and it feels quite supportive actually. It's like having a hot cup of tea, setting the candle going or sitting by the fire and just kind of at the end of the day reflecting and journaling and pulling some cards. It's really supportive and wholesome. Let's have a look at the little guidebook that comes with it. So we have this key on the back with the floral detail, floral plant detail. Then we have, so it appears to be a coloured book. So it has a quick intro to the tarot. It has card meanings. We have a single card spread. We have the past, present, future spread. We have more advanced ones, strength and stability, finding my resilience, supporting the strength within, hearth stories, light the flame, the lighted window spread as well. And we have this colour image here, major arcana 0 to 21, an explanation. Then we have a full colour image of the card, and we have the keyword, the number, the title. We have the keywords, and then we have a little message here, and then it has themes and symbols that are within it and what that's showing. And I think that's really beautifully done to show the symbolism, that, like the moon and the books and the pomegranates. I think it's really, really beautifully done. That major arcana is absolutely stunning. These refreshing perspectives, and it has the energy of the card without all the heavy symbolism, heavy imagery on it. It's just so serene, sorry. Then we have the minor arcana, so it explains suits and court cards. We have numerology here. We have the court cards and their meanings there, the characteristics. Then we have the wands, and we have a page for each of the cards then. So there's a description of the wand suit, then we have the name of the card, we have keywords, and then a prompt. Then we have the symbols that are on there, and anything that kind of, like, it has the castle there. Like I said, some of it does have some symbols in the background, some of it has a theme, so, and that is explained in the bottom of this guidebook. Then we have the cups, which is treated exactly the same. Then we have the swords, and then we move into the pentacles all the way through to the king. Then we have author's notes and acknowledgements there, and then there's a blank page in between. I just think this is such a beautiful deck. It feels lovely. The texture of the cards are so smooth and beautifully done, and I don't know what they're coated in. It's beautiful. I think it will loosen up as it's used. It's not overly sticky or clumpy. There's just ever so slight resistance to it because it's so matte. And sometimes matte cards can struggle to wash over each other in a slick way. But other than that, it is a beautiful deck. I'm so glad this is in my collection. It does feel like the warmer, it feels like I could do like airy kind of feel to the Star Seekers, and this is like a warm hearth. It's like one is daytime, one's kind of dawn time, one is evening time. They just have this wonderful, I think they pair really beautifully together actually. I might try that, we'll see. but it is independently, it's beautiful in and of its own right. It just has a similar feel and energy to it as the Starseeker Tarot. But it does have its own energy. It does have like the characters are slightly different, like the way they're drawn, but it's such a beautiful deck. And if it is even remotely like Starseekers, they're such a great deck. And I just get a really good feeling with this deck. It feels really beautiful, wholesome, warming. It feels like stew on an autumn evening. Do you know what I mean? Like, or tomato soup on a rainy day with like toast and buttered toast, heavily buttered toast. It just feels like it's wholesome and filling and warming and nourishing, and it's just, and almost like recovering, recharging. It's really beautiful. So yeah, I hope this has been helpful. As always, if you have any questions or comments, feel free to put them down below. If you want to see more of these deck unboxings, there is a whole deck exploration playlist. There's also individual ones for tarot, oracle, all the types of decks. And if you want to see more of these and be notified, feel free to subscribe and hit the little bell if you want to be notified. I am sporadic. Sometimes there's lots at once. Sometimes there's a couple of months and then there's another one. It is just as and when they go on. I don't have a set time thing. I just can't. My brain doesn't function in a way that allows me to be consistent on every Thursday or whatever. It's just as and when they come on. But hopefully you've enjoyed this, and hopefully I will see you again soon. Bye for now.